say what's on my mind.
Who you know got it like that? Who you know really make rappers get loud?
Welcome to another interview with the Strong Blood. Today we got a fucking special ass guest. We got ImReshaud, Deon Byrd. Brother, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
Good. I'm good, man. I'm good. No complaints. Before we hop into the interview, man, just go ahead and give a quick introduction of who you are so that everybody can kind of brief up on you.
Yeah, well, my name is Rashad. You know, I'm a fitness influencer on TikTok. I like to call people motherfuckers to motivate them. But in all seriousness, though, I'm passionate about fitness, and I just want to motivate people and just be a positive force in this world.
Yeah, man, most definitely. And I think that you're definitely on the way and doing that for a lot of people, man. I remember when I first came across you on TikTok, which was, I think it was like the five biggest fitness myths or something like that. And I was like, yeah, number one is right. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them were right, bro. And I feel like the way that you were able to kind of convey what you were talking about in those in that video and kind of express what you wanted to talk about was just so authentic, man, and so real that I felt like it just made it easier for people to kind of relate with. So, you know, the way that you approach fitness is very distinct. Can you talk about a little bit that authenticity that you have and kind of what inspired you to, I guess, be authentic with how you do your content?
Yeah, like whenever I get into things, I just like to be myself, you know. And I know the easiest way for me to learn something is quick, straightforward, to the point. Like when things are, you know, taught to me that way, it resonates with me. And with information, I like to just get straight to the point, you know, make it authentic as possible. So with that being said, with fitness, it can be confusing. It's simple, but it's not easy. Because it feels easy, everybody would do it, you know.
Right.
But it can be if you don't know what you're doing, it can be very, very confusing, you know. And I knew whenever I started fitness that I wanted to make it just be myself and just relate to people and just give it to them in a real, raw, and authentic way.
Yeah, man, because there's a whole bunch of just bullshit out there that it
Definitely.
makes fitness hard for people that are trying to get into it. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you're new getting into it and there's so much out there, it can be overwhelming. You know, and I remember that's something that I kind of struggled with when I first got into it, was like, dang, there's just like so much out here. I don't even know where to begin. Fuck it. I'm gonna come back to it next week or something. So yeah, man, I'll definitely feel that. But man, I'm gonna take it back a little bit and have the audience, my audience and your audience, get a little bit more familiar with you. So before the fitness, TikToking, influencing, before rapping, which I want to dive into a little bit later, who was Rashad? Who were you 20 years ago?
Man, 20 years ago, man. I was really like just a kid, you know, like I was always curious. I always asked the question why. Even still to this day, I'm skeptical of everything, you know. I'm big on like psychology and stuff, but yeah, just a kid, you know, out there trying to find himself, you know. But yeah, for the most part, like I don't know, to myself. But after a while, like, you know, I opened up, you know, and became a little bit more outspoken and stuff. But that was me for the most part as a kid, just and getting into shit. I was a bad little kid.
Yeah.
I wasn't bad, like just bad, but I just do like little, like, you know, agitating shit, you know.
Yeah, testing
that
people.
bad. Yeah, like mainly my sisters. I gave my sisters hell growing up.
Yeah, I was the same way too. I'm still living with my little sister right now, so you know,
Yeah.
you gotta give them shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I still do to this day a little bit, you know, but
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're the brother, that's kind of the responsibility that you hold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, but all right, bet. So okay, so were you always? You said that you were kind of shy when you were growing up. Were you always shy, and then you kind of felt like you could be more outspoken, like how you were on TikTok, or did that develop, or like what was kind of the process on that?
I didn't really just start. I never used to talk like that as a kid until I was like 8. When I was 8, that's when once I started talking, I never shut the fuck up. I never shut the fuck up since then. And you know, in elementary, you're really trying to figure yourself out. Really, I feel like life is a never-ending journey if you're trying to figure yourself out. But after a while, you get a good idea of who you are.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, middle school, I really didn't have nothing I was just passionate about. But later on in high school, like, you know, I started finding myself, and I'm like, okay, like I like to do music. You know, I damn sure wasn't thinking about working out. Working out didn't come into the picture until I was a grown man. But
okay, so it was music first and then lifting later down the road.
yeah, I just started lifting.
Okay.
like almost, it's just now going to be a year.
Okay, so wait, let's talk about that for a little bit more. All right, so you got into music when you were in high school, right?
Yeah.
All right, so first off, I checked out some of your music, by the way, on SoundCloud. You are already popping and somewhat of a celebrity, like from the get. So you already added fire to it by the fitness, you know, which is dope, which is real dope. So what got you into rapping, man? What got you into like that scene, really?
My brother-in-law, I made my first song when I was 9. He would rap, my brother would rap, and I was always around it. You know, me being 9 years old though, I didn't have like access to equipment like that. You know, I made a song and I was just always fascinated by it. You know, but I was always big on music. I loved music. Like I remember as a kid, Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, still to this day, my favorite rap group of all time. I would listen to music all day on the computer and just read the lyrics off of songs and learn them. Mm-hmm. And when high school came, my friends at the time, they were doing music. So I started doing what they was doing. And eventually, like, I grew a love for it and I just started, doing it. And I built a name off of it.
Yo, that's fire, bro. That's absolutely fire, because that level of passion, like I could hear it in your music, man.
Yeah.
And I could tell that you were doing it for a while too, because it's fire. Like
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. The songs are good. But I want to ask you, man. So you got a song called Deon, which talks about just kind of your childhood and just who you were a little bit more in depth. You mind talking about that and just kind of?
Yeah. The song Deon, I was basically speaking from what's the term? Third person point of view. Basically, I was speaking of the things that people would say about me, because my name being Deon, and that's why I'm speaking like in third person. Like, like basically the things that are rumored around me, the things people would say behind my back, And you ever heard that song by Nicki Minaj, Still I Rise? You probably never. It's long ago. This is,
I don't think so.
But yeah, I was just basically how about this song Kanye? I missed the old Kanye.
Yeah.
I was inspired by that, So I was just speaking on things that people would say about me or things that were speculated. And the third verse was I didn't write that. Like it was my brother. It was a conversation we actually had. Technically, I wrote it, but these are words that came out of his mouth, a conversation me and him had. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So, and yeah, the third verse I just decided to just speak about a conversation me and my brother had. So yeah, just really giving people that personal side of me,
Yeah.
Some stuff true, some stuff not true, but nevertheless, these are things that people are saying. These are things that people think of me. So I just wanted to put it in a song. And it caught a lot of people off guard. It was like, damn, right,
Yeah, because when you get real vulnerable and deep with that type of stuff, it's like a lot of people don't really know what's going on in other people's lives because they're consumed with what's going on in theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So to be able to really open up, and not even just with like rap, I do it with myself, like with my own content, and I see other influencers doing it as well too, to really hear their side of the story is something that's very, I guess the best word to say it's very emotional grabbing towards like your audience and people, because we can hear what's going on with you,
Exactly.
It humanizes you, makes you more human to people. But that's what's up though, man. So where did the inspiration between, because I think that this is dope, man. Like you came into the fitness industry and you started combining rap and fitness together, which is hard as fuck. So where did that inspiration come from? I mean, you were a rapper for a long time, but where did the inspiration come to combine the two?
For the longest, I actually was I started to fall out of love with music. I still love it to this day, but when you're passionate about something, I felt like, like the passion wasn't there. I'm just like, do I really love this? I'm like, I love it, but I'm not the passion out there. So whenever I got to fitness, I finally, in the first time in my life, I felt what it was like to be passionate about something. So whenever I switched over to fitness, I was like, man, I'm gonna do music. I'm gonna let music be over here, and I'm gonna have fitness be over here. And people that are near and dear to me, they'd be like, man, you're good at both. You can just combine the two. There's like, it's almost never been done. They were like, you're actually good at rapping. They was like, you can create your own lane. I'd be like, I'm gonna see, because even still to the day with music, I gotta be in the mood. Mm-hmm. I have to be in the mood. It's not nothing I'm like, let me make a song. If I'm in the mood, it's like bam. But I feel like it's different, and it's me. So I feel like that's my way of portraying my versatility to fitness. Yeah. So I'll drop a song here and there, intertwine the two, but it's me being me. I just want to show the world me and just, be a positive force in this world.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I think that that's one of the biggest ways to make an impact is one, you're showing who you are, and two, like you're combining two industries together to one, Yeah. Are you familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk?
I don't know.
Okay, so he's like a business influencer. He gives a lot of business tips, and he talks about that a lot. He's like, look, he gave the example of like if you combine country and rap with each other, it will pop off, and that's what happened with Lil Nas X, Old Town Road. And that shit went crazy. So yeah, man, I as soon as I saw that video, I was like, yo, he did it, he got it. So that was really dope, man. You got a remix out from the Players Anthem by 3K and Outkast. And you talked a lot about the red pill, kind of just like your dating life.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
A lot of people don't know this. Since you brought it up, I guess I talk about it. The biggest reason why I started working out, obviously, like, we look in the mirror, we don't really like what we see. We see people around us improving, and we be like, damn, I need to, get on my shit. But the red pill is the biggest reason why I started working out, because it's like, you got to self-improve. As a man, you got to be the best version of yourself, and I was getting there mentally, but physically I wasn't there. Like I still went in the gym, I'd be self-improving in every single aspect, working to better myself and all this and all that, but I was not getting in the gym. But I knew, I'm like, I have to get in the gym. I have to work on myself. So with the UGK remix, I was in the mood, that's how songs really hit me. I don't really just, I'm gonna play this. If I'm in the mood, then I just boom. And I just wanted to just open that side of me to people, because a lot of people don't know. Like, are you familiar with the red pill?
Yeah.
Okay, my guy.
Yeah,
my guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's
hey, bro, I was hyped to get into it, man, because we about to get deep with it.
It's refreshing. Hearing that, bro, smile on my face. It's refreshing to hear that.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm glad to hear that, dog. But yeah, I just wanted to just slowly peel back layers of me. I don't come too hard with it, like just be like, but if you know. And I'm glad you picked up on that, but just so like I just want to just like, be creative in that manner and slowly peel back that layer of me,
Most definitely. And for the people that may not know what the red pill is, do you want to explain a little bit what that is?
Yeah, basically, the general term of red pill is just basically learning an unpleasant truth, seeing the world for what it really is. But in this instance, it's just basically being the best version of yourself, and self-improving, and just understanding female nature. Mm-hmm. That's really all it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which I think that in this generation, man, we're seeing a lot less of in men. I think that this is my honest opinion. I think that a lot of men aren't striving to become the best versions of themselves, and we put this blame card, or we put this like, oh, well, this type of life, or he can only get these type of girls because of XYZ. He's got this status, or he was born like this, born like that. And it's like, nah, bro, like at the end of the day, like that guy put in the work to get to where he was at, and you could do the same exact thing as well too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people will look at me and be like, oh yeah, dude, you got the muscles, this and that. You must be great with girls and this and that. And like, don't get me wrong. Like I do well with females, but all that took work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All that took work.
Yeah, muscles is not the end all be all. I learned with women, it's how you make them feel. Mm-hmm. Muscles help attract women, but muscles don't keep women.
Exactly.
It don't keep them. Like how you make her feel, the experience you make for, and muscles don't make women respect you. Well, the only way you can gain a woman's respect is having the ability to walk away. Be in abundance. That's the only way. A woman has to know that you're always willing to walk away. But
Which I want
you
to
know,
get
they
into, bro, because I saw a TikTok video where you was it a Stitch? It was the Stitch where a dude was saying how like, oh yeah, I don't know why people saying like when you go to the gym you get girls because it's not true, and you were like, nah, like that actually is true.
yeah,
When you work out and you physically take care of yourself, this is something I said, like it gets you into the door.
yep.
It gets you to that door, but then your mouthpiece and your confidence is what gets you through that door.
Exactly.
You
Like
know
the
what I'm
dude
saying?
was like, it's this stigma on TikTok. Like they be all like, and I guess it sound cool to say, they be like, going to the gym don't get you girls. Da, da, da. I'm like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Y'all probably don't know how to keep a woman, or y'all probably don't got no game to keep a woman around. But that is, in most of these dudes, they don't be bad looking guys. Y'all don't got no problem attracting women. Y'all don't. You probably got a problem keeping women, but that's two different things. And I'm just like, that's bullshit. When I was skinny, like 100 and goddamn 30 pounds, and I got up to 180 pounds of fat, but once I started taking care of myself and started looking good, because your confidence is gonna come from your results. You get what I'm saying? You put in the time, you put in the work to self-improve yourself, you're gonna walk a little bit different. You're gonna talk a little bit different. Your confidence is gonna be on display. And women sense that. They know when a woman knows when a man is genuinely confident and whenever he's trying to sell himself. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people who notice, like with people who lack confidence, they like to shit on people who have genuine confidence. They be like, oh, you're cocky, you're arrogant. It's the difference. When you're confident, you're humble about it, but you recognize your value and you don't let nobody get over on your shit all over you. You get what I'm saying? You naturally feel good about yourself. Arrogance and cockiness is when you're trying to sell yourself to people. Confidence, no, I know the value I bring, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? The people who not confident, it's like it's a foreign thing to them, so they go straight to shaming. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they cocky, they arrogant. I'm pretty sure you hear like people that you grew up with, that you grown past. They be like, look at him, he think he got all muscles now. He think he all the shit now. Like, you put in work for that. That took years. You don't wake up with muscles. You got to go to the gym consistently and put your body through pain and come home and fuel your body with the right nutrition. So, yeah, but they be saying you don't get girls. Yes, the fuck you do. You probably, the gym, you ain't gonna keep them. But shit, you can attract a lot. So if you got that mouthpiece on you, you got confidence, and you know how to make a woman feel a certain way, you will be successful with women.
Exactly. Like, and it's also like, I feel like a lot of dudes don't pick up on like little and like the subtle signs as well too, that a woman wants you to come and hit on her or to come up and talk to her.
Choosing signals.
Yeah, the choosing signals. Exactly. So like, I feel like a lot of dudes will bypass that and be like, oh yeah, I don't get any girls, I don't get any hoes. It's just like, no, you had her over there, but like you just were oblivious to it. You were looking at it, and it's like, yeah. But yeah, bro. I mean, that's so true though, man. Like, I feel like one of the biggest things that a lot of people misconstrue is the difference between confidence and arrogance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being confident and saying like, hey, look, I'm going to make this happen for myself. I want to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm this person. Rather than arrogance, like showing off, like you were saying, and trying to sell yourself to people. So how do you feel like you were able to kind of like differentiate the two and really lean in on that confidence side for yourself?
Because I've been both before. I've been arrogant before, and this is before the muscles came in the picture. Like, I would like over exaggerate my value and try to sell myself to people. It all that stems from insecurity. You really don't feel that good about yourself, so you try to shit on other people when you try to sell yourself to other people. You get what I'm saying? To just to make it seem like you're something you're not, but once I learned to just be humble about myself and actually put in the work and actually be something and, just be comfortable in my own skin. Like, honestly, like I wake up and for my mindset for the past couple of years is I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I'm going to do what I want, when I want. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, cool. Obviously in a productive manner, I'm not going to go out shitting on people, but I'm going to be myself. If you like it, cool. If you don't, that ain't got shit to do with me. I'm not out here trying to please no motherfucker. I'm out here to be the best version of myself, and that's what it's gonna be. If you like it, cool. If you don't, fuck you. It's that simple, But I remain humble, I just want to be a better version of myself and just be a positive force for the people around me, but into the masses. But confidence is huge because people, specifically women, they know when a man is faking it, and they know when a man really has confidence.
They can smell that shit. They can
exactly
just smell it, bro.
Because it's gonna show through your actions.
Yeah,
it's gonna show through. You can say whatever. Your actions is gonna show. And that's what women pick up on. Women know whenever you're not making eye contact with them. They know you're shy. They know you're nervous. They know your confidence not there. When your shoulders lean forward and you looking down, they sense like, oh, you're not confident. But that motherfucker who walks up, chest out, shoulders back, eye contact with everybody, and knows how to conduct himself, they like, oh, like that type of shit that get them dripping,
I swear. I swear. And that's why I try to tell dudes is like, look, you want these girls, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want that baddie over there, go for her. I want you to go for her. But get into the gym, because that's what's going to help you build that confidence to go approach her. It's not like you're just not given this God-given ability. Some dudes are, but most dudes aren't. You're just not given this God-given ability to have that mouthpiece and go over there and talk to her. You have to go through the hard steps of building up that confidence to go over there and talk to her. That's why I tell a lot of dudes, bro, like I got asked on my page a couple times and they were like, hey, yo, like what's the best way to spit game, this and that. And I was like, I don't know, bro. I really don't spit game because I just go up and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really like me trying to spit game, have come up with the pickup line, none of that. It just, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was developed through just me working on myself, doing that confidence to that.
Yeah, that confidence is a must, man. Like the spitting game, like, man, it's really simple. You just go up and me personally, I don't go validate women. I don't do that. I ain't gonna go up, oh, you're so pretty. She hear that shit all the goddamn time. Exactly. Whenever I approach a woman, I introduce myself. I'll be like, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the fucking day it is. My name is ImReshaud and you are. I'm such and such, Oh, where you from? I just basically integrate myself in the situation that's going on. So if I'm at the gym, obviously it'll be some type of gym talk. What we working on today? If she's in the grocery store, it's like, oh, what you cooking tonight? You get what I'm saying? But make it short and simple. But I'll be like, oh, I like to get to know you, take you out sometime. Here's my number. I give girls my number. I don't get their number because I like to give them my number because I want to see how bad you want it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to see how interested you are. You get what I'm saying? Right. And women like that shit. They like that shows confidence when you give a girl your number. It shows like, hey, I'm not pressed on getting your number. Here's my number. If you call, cool. If you don't, is what it is. Because what most dudes are doing, well, let me get your number. Like, exactly. Nah, here's my number. Text me, call me whenever.
Yeah, I'm probably going off completely creepy and weird while they do it too. While they do it too. But yeah, man, that's actual facts right there, bro. Because that, like I said, just kind of going back to that confidence thing, man. It's how I look at confidence. It's just the root of everything, Yeah. Like when I got into TikTok, bro, I was kind of just like doing the fitness trends and, not really doing what I like, what was original to me, know? And I wasn't seeing growth. I wasn't seeing the interaction. I wasn't seeing how like, I wasn't really impacting people like how I wanted to. And I remember, bro, one day I saw this video of this guy, he did like anime shows that inspired his fashion. And I was like, yo, there's like plenty of anime shows out there that inspire my fitness. I might do something like that. And like from then, it popped off and I was able to kind of like, make my own lane with it. But, if I didn't have that confidence, just be like, I'm going to sit back, I'm going to try it. If it happens, it happens. If not, it doesn't, then, I don't think I'd be at where I'm at today. Like truthfully, in all honesty.
Exactly. Because that's one thing unique about your page. You got to, like with TikTok, I learned, bro, like, especially with fitness, because fitness, you got to be yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's really all the same information.
All same.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, just be yourself. Because at the end of the day, you can hear caloric deficit, caloric surplus all day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But really, it's going to come down to what resonates with you the most and how you want to hear it. Mm-hmm. Do you want to hear this? And I'm not shooting slugs at nobody, but do you want to hear somebody going to a marker board writing, hey, do this, do that, do that? Or you want to hear, hey, motherfucker, today this is what we eating and this is what you do to stay in the deficit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, I can relate, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people that watches anime, you know what I'm saying? So you learn to combine the two. So it's so brilliant because I'm pretty sure there's people over there who don't work out, but they just love your video just so they can see you. It's like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the best of both worlds. They probably will never pick up another weight in their life, but they like you for you because you're being yourself and it's original. You know what I'm saying? You're able to relate to people with that. That's brilliant. Like, that's how I say, TikTok, you be yourself.
Most definitely. And speaking of, man, I saw the interview that you did with Andrew, I believe his name was, and you talked about how you, like, one of the things that you need to be doing if you want to be an influencer is you have to entertain people.
Yep.
You have to I can't remember exactly, but it was just along the lines of, like, you have to be able to give them some type of value that they're not giving right now. Can you talk about that a little bit more?
Yeah, like with being influenced on TikTok, like, it's really like somebody have to take something away from the video. It can't just be a video. People either have to relate to it, laugh, or learn. You get what I'm saying? And then you pick your, well, honestly, with TikTok, I didn't get to pick my niche. Like, well, I knew what I wanted to do, but it's certain, it's certain videos that people like more than others. So you kind of gotta cater to them.
You gotta go.
Just try different things, and whatever works for you, stick to it. Like, obviously, if that's something you want to do, I wouldn't advise being on there and sell out or nothing, but if that's something you like to do, that's the type of content you like to put out, but just make sure it's a quality video, make sure that they can either relate, laugh, or learn something from it. That way they're more inclined to share it with other people. And that's how your videos get pushed. You get what I'm saying? Because I can make a video right now about nothing, and it's just like, okay. And you even have to have some videos where it is nothing, but it has like a nice sound behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see like beautiful scenery. People like to see that. So you have to entertain people somewhere, some form. So if you're not entertaining, it ain't gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because
you're not
on
gonna
TikTok,
get people's attention.
Yeah, because on TikTok, I know when I came to TikTok, whenever I downloaded that, before I even made an account to post content or anything like that, I came here to learn and laugh. If you're able to make me learn, if I can learn, if I can laugh, I'm interact with it. I'm gonna like it, I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna follow. It's that simple. So do the same for other people. You got to think, because if you trying to build a following, you got to think, you got to put yourself in the point of view of the person watching. Yeah, you have to. So I learned to do that, and boom, here we are.
Wait, so when you came onto TikTok, was it like, all right, I'm coming onto TikTok because I want to post fitness content, or you just came on because, like, you just genuinely wanted to get on TikTok? And then
it was fitness content.
Oh,
yeah, it was primarily fitness. I'm like, I'm gonna post fitness, and I was like, I probably give relationship advice. I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about dating or relationships on that, but I said I know for a fact that I'm gonna be posting fitness stuff on here 95% of the time. And I would drop like a video giving advice like rarely. Like, out of all the videos I have, I probably have like 7 videos giving advice on dating or relationships. 7. But now I'm starting to do it more because I look back at my videos, people interact with those too as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, maybe, I'll slowly peel back that layer. But yeah, I knew I wanted to make fitness content, and I knew that I just wanted, I wanted to, I wanted to make it as simple as possible so people can learn it and enjoy it on the way, of their fitness journey. Because I'm pretty sure you still get DMs to this day. I appreciate all your content, man. You the reason why I'm in the gym. It's been 3 months. I lost this amount of weight. I'm feeling better than ever. Best feeling in the world.
100%.
Best feeling in the world.
There's nothing, bro, that like compares to that. I try to like tell people, like, bro, I'm cool off of, like, I don't need to drink. I don't need to do drugs. Like, if you want to do that, it's cool. It's up to you. You live your life. But like, bro, like, seeing those messages, it's like, I can't even explain it, bro. It's one of the best feelings ever,
Yes.
It's one of the best feelings ever. But I do want to dive a little bit more back into your fitness journey with TikTok. So you hopped onto TikTok, and was this the time when like you made your transformation, or were like you documenting your transformation while you were on TikTok?
Both. Because I made like a significant transformation. Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, because yeah, I had a good transformation. Obviously, over time, it's gotten better. But yeah, I had a good transformation already. It was pretty decent. Because up until that point, because I started dieting in March of last year when COVID hit. But it wasn't until September of last year where I started hitting the weights properly, like how I should. Like I was going to Planet Fitness. Yeah, I know. Don't kill me for it, but I was going to Planet Fitness.
Say that bad,
man.
I tell you what, their machines are actually smooth.
Yeah,
like,
they are. Yeah.
People don't like clang them and bang them and all that.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, oh, man, I'm so used to the private gym now. Last time I went to Planet Fitness, I was in a slamming weights, and I had to remember where I was. I'm like, damn. But I made my TikTok in January, and I already had like a significant change by then, you know. And I'm just documenting on the way, you know, and I'm showing people like where I came from. This is how I look around this time. This is how I look now, and this is how I did it, and this is what I did. And I'm still doing that now, you know. But yeah, that was my whole thing.
Okay, so what was that process like from when? Because you said you started last year. That was like the start of your fitness journey to now. What was that first? Like, all right, you know what? I need to get into the gym. Like from that to right now.
Yeah, obviously, you know, the red pill, you know, but the turning point, when COVID hit, I was like, bro, I have no excuse. None. We can't go nowhere. Nowhere. Like in Texas, at first, Texas don't give a damn about COVID now. But that first month or two, you couldn't go nowhere but the grocery store. Grocery store and back. And I'm like, bro. I was like, and I didn't know at the time, I didn't know how long we were going to be quarantined. In my head, I'm like, there's no excuse. I'm going to go ahead and get to it now. And I was like, when this quarantine is over, I'm going to come out a whole different person. I'm like, and I just stuck by that. You know, I'm on the floor doing like ab workouts and stuff, not really even knowing what I'm doing. I'm doing abs every single day, like lifting no weights, you know. Then I bought me a pair of dumbbells eventually. But even then, I didn't know what I'm doing. I'm curling like this. You know, I'm doing shoulder presses like this and stuff. Like, I didn't know. But I would watch fitness videos on YouTube every single day. I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but I said, I'm going to learn it.
You're going to learn it.
I said, I'm going to. I said, I know to stick with fitness, the only way I will ever stick with fitness, anybody, I have to love it. There's no way around it. People always say, how do I be consistent? How do I be consistent? You have to love it. When like you have to. There is no way around it. So I literally forced myself. I eat, slept, and breathe fitness. I would wake up watching fitness videos. I would go to sleep watching fitness videos. On my Instagram Explore page, it'll be nothing but fitness content. So you are what you think. You are what you put your energy to. And that's all I put my energy to. That was literally it. I didn't give a fuck about what rappers, what chain he bought. I didn't care about that. I didn't give a fuck about sport. It was just straight fitness. And eventually that shit became me and I fell in love with it. And once the moment I realized I love that shit, that's when you realize a beast is born. You know, it's like, I will never stop. It's like, it's only up for me. It's the best feeling. Once you realize you fell in love with fitness, it's like, oh my God.
Bro, I swear. And it's like, bro, everybody that does something big, they go through that same process where they just become obsessed with whatever they want to make a change with.
Yes.
Obsessed with it, man. And like, you just eat, slept, and breath fitness, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I try to tell all my followers is like, look, you want to make this change happen, you got to completely fall in love with it from the process of you not knowing it to you figuring it all out.
You got to love it, dog. And I knew, like, because I look at it like this. I'm like, time goes by fast. It goes by fast. So I look at it like this. You might as well be on the right side of time. Because I knew in my head, I'm like, okay, I look like this. And I'll look down on my damn belly, damn near hanging over my junk. I'm like, I look like this right now. But I'm like, I'm not ever going to stop. But I'm like, I know I'm going to look up 6 months from now and I'm going to look back. I'm going to be like, damn, I'm glad I stuck with it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And I look back on it, I be like, I'm like, bro, I'm so glad I never stopped. Because a lot of times what happens is you see people that dibble and dabble. They'll stop, they'll start, stop. But what happened is time passed by. They're like, damn, I'll be here if I would stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? They'll miss one day. Then one day turn into 5 days. 5 days turn into a month. And then you look up, it's been years since they worked out now. You got a dad bod. You get what I'm saying?
Dad bod.
And now you're really unmotivated. You know what I'm saying?
Really unmotivated. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
For anybody out there that thinks that dad bods is the way to get girls, it is not. That shit is a trend. Do not believe.
That shit is not okay, dog. Hey, look, any girl who say that, man, they sound like man. Any girl who say that's that's bullshit too.
Yeah.
They don't want no dude with no good body because they ain't ready for the competition. They come with that shit.
Exactly. I told dude, like, if you ever hear a girl say that she wants a dad bod, she does not want that. Do not listen to her. She is just saying that. She's going with the trend right now.
Yes, bro. Like, wise man once said, "Don't be what girls want. Be what they desire."
Exactly.
Be what they desire. They gonna say a whole lot of, "Oh, I want this. I want this." I want a guy to text me and tell me I'm beautiful every day. But man, if I did that, you lose interest so goddamn fast.
So fast, man. So fast. But okay, so you just became assumed with fitness at the beginning of quarantine. So, all right, what did you start doing to start losing this weight?
Man, the first
diet or okay, go ahead.
Man, my ass, I didn't know no better, but that's the beauty of progression is you gonna make mistakes. I went on a goddamn keto diet. I went on a fucking keto diet, man.
You kill yourself, weren't you?
Yeah, I didn't know. Look, I didn't know I needed carbs, man. So I was like 180 in March. And the next month, like a month and a half, I dropped 17 pounds.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got down to 163. I lost weight, but that's what I lost. Weight loss and fat loss is two different things.
Right.
That's majority water weight I'm losing, Like,
probably lost some muscle too.
Yeah, hell yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But I once I started bulking, I did bulking the right way. That's when I learned. I'm like, damn, I wasn't supposed to do a keto diet. I was supposed to actually, be in a slight caloric deficit and weight training and stuff. Because I wasn't even weight training when I was on a keto diet. I was just on a keto diet and lost weight. But I started bulking. But even when I was bulking, I was picking a muscle, but I wasn't working out properly. I would go to the gym, but I wasn't just getting no good workout in. But once I learned like how to work out, and I want to say it was like around like August, September-ish, like I already had a good idea what to do. Like that September when I got that membership to Planet Fitness, I already knew like, okay, this workout, you force it to 12, make sure I'm almost either go to failure or make sure it's a little bit before failure.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because they say that's it's optimal for hypertrophy.
Yeah.
So I was working. Then I was in a slight caloric surplus, and I started really putting on muscle. I started putting on muscle. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't too often in a surplus. But once I shredded in March, I seen the difference from when I lost weight from a keto diet to actually doing it the right way. It was so different. I felt better. I didn't have to starve myself, and my physique got way better, and I didn't lose all this muscle. I was actually losing fat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you lose fat, it's different when you just losing weight. Like, exactly. I'm like, man, and you weight track, you hitting the weights and stuff, and your diet on point. Man, like, I'm glad I did that, but I never go on no keto diet.
And plus, bro, I feel like a keto diet is good to, like, if you want to lose that weight quick,
yes,
it's good, but it's not sustainable, and it's not good for a lifestyle either.
Exactly.
Because if you want to go out with your boys, go out on a date, and most places just aren't a keto restaurant, you know what I'm saying? So like, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I can't eat. You know what I'm saying? That can go into like just more unhealthy like patterns and whatnot. But yeah, man, like that's okay. That's what's up. So when you started bulking, did you know what to do right away, or did you kind of have to research that and figure that out by trial and error too?
For the most part, I did the research. I did a lot of research. I had a good idea of what I had to do, but I still made like little slight errors. Like I was drinking mass gainers, and mass gainers it's like you want most of your food to come from whole foods,
right?
It's just better for you, But I was drinking mass gainers, and I was still eating whole foods, but in those mass gainers, at the time I was only like I started bulking at 165. Like, I think for me to be in a surplus, I had to eat like 2,500 calories a day or something like that. But the mass gain I'm drinking, 1,200 calories. That's most of my calories right there. So I put on good gains, but it's a lot better now that I cleaned up my diet. But other than that, like, diet been on point. I know to eat my chicken breast, eat my eggs, my oatmeal, you know, good carbs and stuff like that. Salmon, you know, for protein sources and stuff like that. It's really all the same 7 to 12 shit. You just mix it up and just, you know, it's really all the same shit you eat.
It really is.
You just gotta make it as most enjoyable as you can, you know, and have shit in moderation. I wasn't having shit in moderation at first. I was being extreme with it. Like, I still to this day, and I still owe myself this cheat meal. I haven't had a bowl of real cereal in over a year.
That ass?
Only protein cereal. I haven't had Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, nothing like that. Because I'm so used to eating protein cereal. When I first started dieting, I was extreme. I didn't think I could do stuff in moderation. You know, and even when I found out, okay, I can have stuff in moderation, but I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, you know, I'm like, you know,
it's just all in when you first start.
Yeah, so as soon as I leave here, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'm buy me some Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I deserve something. Goddamn it, shit, I worked hard for that.
I swear, man, definitely deserve that Cinnamon Toast Crunch, bro. That's probably one of my Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Frosted Flakes. Those are like my top 2.
Yeah, yes. I think Cinnamon Toast Crunch, everybody top 3 at least.
At least.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that shit different.
Right. It really does. It really does, man. I haven't even had that in a minute either. I may need to go pick up a box too.
Hey, they better sponsor us after this goddamn interview. Yeah. Everybody gonna be like, damn, it's been a while since I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
They might see a couple of TikTok videos come through of it.
Hey, no.
But yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so when you're going on your bulking phase, were you training more so like in the hypertrophy range, or were you just kind of doing strength training? Like
hypertrophy range. It was for like 3 weeks, maybe a month. Like I was still figuring things out. It was one phase where I was doing hypertrophy training, strength training, and endurance training. So I'll have 1 week I'll train for hypertrophy. The next week I'll do strength training. And then the week after that, I'll do endurance training. So I'll do 20 reps of each workout. Like, you know, it's like I'm figuring this shit out. But since then, I'm just like strictly hypertrophy. I'm trying to put on as much size as I can. You know, I'm gonna get stronger over time regardless. But right now, I just want to look good.
Dude, that's what I'm saying too, man. A lot of people be like, yo, so what are your ranges like? What are you maxing out? I'm like, bro, honestly, I'm not like the strongest of dudes. I just do hypertrophy because I just want to look good.
like, bro, because strength is gonna come. Honestly, I don't care about being the strongest guy. I don't care.
I don't either, bro.
Like, let me tell you something. Like, girls, when they see you, they don't ask. They don't care how strong you are, as long as you can lift them. That's all that matters. Like, can you lift 130? Can you lift 120, 125? Yeah, there's no problem. But I don't care about being strong. I'm gonna get strong regardless. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I don't go around trying to flex nuts and be like, yeah, I'm strong this, I'm bench that. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
It's cool for that one video you may post, but after that, like
nobody cares,
man.
It's literally you'll swipe, you see, but oh, that's live. Oh, that's nice. Double tap. Scroll, go by in the back of my mind, nobody's thinking like, damn, that was strong. Like, man, the stuff that be in the back of people's mind, they be like, dang, you seen such and such transformation?
Yeah.
Damn, he look good. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you go out to the grocery store, women, because I know you get it too. When women be eyeballing you and shit. Yeah. You can see it. You know, you see how you be seeing them, they be looking and stuff. You know, but they're not in their head, they're not saying, well, I wonder how much he can bench press. I wonder how much he can
I bet you he's bitching 225 right now.
Yeah.
What? No,
what they thinking is, he got some muscle, he'll throw me around. Like, that's all they thinking. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They don't care. I'll be like, I mean, it is what it is, though.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's always, for me, it's always been look good over performing better, or like performing well in terms of like how much you can rep out and weights and all that. So have you thought about competing or anything like that?
Yes, I actually did. And the thing is, that wasn't a goal of mine early on. The only goal of mine early on was I just wanted to look good. That's it. And eventually, as I got more into fitness, I started to love it. I'm like, okay, I want to compete one day, you know. And it actually opened my eyes. It's been dudes who've been in the gym 10, 15 years, bodybuilding, and they be like, man, you need to compete. I'm like, you serious? Like, they're like, I know good genetics when I see it. They say, you need to compete. And that really like motivated me. I'm like, damn, maybe I do need to compete. So, I'm gonna put in some more work, and I do plan on competing in the near future.
No, 100%. I agree with them, bro. I remember when I first saw your physique, I was like, yo, you got you need the taper physique. That's the biggest thing for men's physique is having a taper physique and broad shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you just got like the right cuts and striations everywhere. So yeah, man, I think
that
you do well if you like really got serious into that. I also see that you're training at Christian Guzman's gym, right? Athlete,
love
yeah,
it, love it.
For real. Oh, I gotta make it down there, man.
Man, I love it, dog. It got that raw gym feel, bro. The iron weights, you can hear. It's just grinders in there. Like people just being there grinding. Like it's so like when I walk in there, man, I just be so. I be like, man, you see all these people that they look so good, and it's just motivating. I be like, damn. I be like, you can walk around with your shirt on, not too long, because but it just got that raw gym feel, the iron weights and stuff. It's just, I love it. It just motivates me every time I walk in there.
Yeah, it's not like a commercial gym where like you walk into LA Fitness and you
no, I didn't like that.
About to talk to a soccer mom or something, but it's legit. I could definitely just by watching videos and people working out there, you can pick up on the vibe and the energy just from the videos.
They play good music too. The music they be playing, I'll be like, okay,
yeah.
But it's dope though.
Speaking of, like, how important is it for you to surround yourself with people that are like-minded and people that are trying to I guess just like excel themselves, whether it's in the fitness industry, business, whatever it may be?
Yeah, honestly, the people I surround myself with, we all on the same page. I don't surround myself. Every friend that I have, anybody that I see to on a day-to-day basis, or I see multiple times throughout the week, we're all self-improving. I don't have not one friend that I see on a multiple day basis that they don't work out. Like we all do fitness shit. Every last single one of them. And I'm not on no shit like where it's like, oh yeah, if you don't work out, I can't be cool with you. It's not nothing like that. I can give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But what happened is over time is we all just motivated each other. So we all on the same shit.
Yeah.
All of us.
And that's the best way of doing it, is because like if you know that one person is driven, he's hungry to make something happen, and your boy's like, yo, you're getting it in, like that motivates me. It just feeds off of each other, and then you guys can just like harness this energy into just excelling. You know what I'm saying? Just becoming better for each person.
Exactly.
And for yourselves too. But yeah, man. So before we wrap this up, man, tell everybody where they can find you.
Y'all can find me on Instagram, ImReshaud. That's ImReshaud. And the same thing goes to TikTok, ImReshaud. Make sure y'all follow your boy and show some love.
Most definitely. All right. With the last question now, Rashad. So if you go back in the past and give yourself one piece of advice, what would be that advice?
Put yourself first. Don't pedestalize women. Women don't respect a man who pedestalizes them. Put yourself first at all times. Find out who you are and embrace that, and everything else will follow. Purpose over pleasure.
I told this girl I was talking to once, I was like, if I lost my purpose, all this would be over.
Yep.
Because the reason why you're with me, the reason why you find me attractive is because I'm on my purpose right now.
Yep.
And if I lost that and it was just me trying to make you as happy as possible and pedestalize you,
you'd be gone.
It'd be done.
In a win on the first thing smoke. It's the truth. It's the truth. Like it is what it is, but that's how it is. And once you realize that, life becomes really, it's like you're a lot happier because it's like you're not going against reality. You're not trying to see things for what you want to see. You see it for what it is, and it's like this is the way it is, but it's like there's nothing I can do about it, but I'm okay with it and I'm gonna make the best of it.
Yeah. And then at the end of the day, like it causes you not to trip, because if one girl leaves, as long as you are on your purpose, another one's gonna be coming through.
Right, man. The guys, they better get hip to that red pill. I'm telling you.
I swear, man. I swear. Hey, bro, I appreciate you coming on, and we got to do this some other time. All right.
I appreciate you having me, man.